Today I'm going to be reviewing these Nielfoi Icicle lights that I recently purchased online. I'm going to go and open these up, show you exactly what you're going to be looking at. Now, these are going to be LED, which means it comes with multiple lighting modes, which I actually do like for sure. I prefer that over the ones that are incandescent. They're also going to use a lot less power for that. So let me go ahead and see here. Maybe it's on the top. Yeah, so these are going to be 33 foot, it looks like. These are designed for indoor or outdoor use on there. Now, this is going to just be a single strand. So this isn't going to be like a bunch of them all mixed in together. But the reason why that it's only 33 foot is you're going to have a ton of lights running down on each of these. So these are going to be your Icicle style lights. So they're going to actually have individual strands like this that are going to vary in length all of the way across. Now, being that these are LEDs, these are going to connect differently than the traditional incandescent. So something to keep in mind, you can connect multiple of these together. To do that, you quite simply just have to take this and plug it into whatever you're connecting it up to. So another LED. And then you just take and turn in on that. This specific one doesn't come with a remote, but to change the modes, which I'll show you here in a second, you're just going to push in on this. And then it's going to give you what your modes are on here. So I've got steady on, in waves, sequential, slow glow, chasing flash, slow fade, twinkle slash flash, and then combination on there. And then if you want to connect additional ones up, so this is going to be 33 foot. Let's say you order 3 of these because you need 100 foot. You can easily just take this off right here and then connect your new one right into there. So that's really nice that you can connect multiple of them together. They just connect together different than the incandescents. So if you have some LEDs and some incandescents, it's not going to really work just because of the way that they connect. So if you get another one like this, you quite literally just take this one off like so, unscrew that, pull that off, and then you're just going to take and put it in to the other end like this. So you take that cap off, and you're just going to take and plug it in like so, and then you're going to then connect that part up like that to make it a nice watertight seal. So you can connect multiple of these together just by unscrewing these. So if you've never used LEDs before, that's how these are going to work in regards to connecting multiple of them up together. You only need one of these little ends, and then if you can connect other ones on top of there. So let me go ahead and screw this back together. Now I'll go to some room where it's dark, show you the different light modes. Now these are going to be like a warm white color, so they're going to have more of a yellowish hue going on them. But as you can see, they are putting out a good amount of light just because of the sheer volume of them, the number of lights that are on these Icicle lights. Now to change it, again, I'm just going to be pushing right on this button up here. So now it's going to be like a fade, so it's just going to be working its way back and forth across them. I'm going to push it again. Now this is going to be a flash, so it's going to go back and forth. Now again, when you have these strung out and have the icicles hanging down, how it looks is going to be obviously a lot better than just when I have it sitting here. But you can see this is going to have a fade in on one part, and then fade out, and then fade in on the second part, and then fade out. So you can see the fade out. And now I'm coming back on the other part. So you can see it's now lighting up here where it was lighting up there before. Let's go to the next one. This is just going to be flashing back and forth. Sorry about that. Hopefully that didn't trigger anybody or anything like that with all this flashing. And then this one is going to be everything is fading on and then everything is fading off. So the other one had like some fading on and some fading off, and then the opposite. This is just all of it at once fading on and off. Now we're going to go to combination. So this is just flashing back and forth. So it's going from this to that to the other thing. And then now we're back to the steady on. Oh, sorry, this is the combination one. So this is going to be all of them. So it's going to be the steady on for a while. Then it's going to kind of go back and forth. Then it'll go to the flash, and it's going to change to all of those options. So let's go ahead and that's going to be off. Push it again. Now we're just going to be back to the steady on. So I love LEDs. I really do. When you're talking about Christmas lights, one thing I love about LEDs is you can kind of pick your pattern. So what my wife and I will typically do is we'll run like Icicle lights across the front of our home, and then we'll pick one specific pattern for those. And then we'll pick a different pattern for the lights that are going on in the bushes that are on the ground, or different patterns for different trees and those sorts of things. And I love that versatility that these LED lights are going to give. Secondly, they're going to be much better on power than those old incandescent ones. And then thirdly, because these are LEDs, they are not going to get hot. So this has been on here for maybe a minute, minute and a half, still 100% cool to the touch. So it's not going to heat up like those old incandescent Christmas lights will as well. So overall, definitely a really great product.